Hi everybody. Hi everybody. It's Carol, and what I have here is I really want to make a grungy kind of. This is a journal cover, and what I have is corrugated cardboard, and I painted it black. I did start it. I painted it black, and then I splattered gold and silver and red paint on here. And then I used my paint sticks and I put gold and red and silver. So I just kind of made it pretty grungy. And what I also did was I have cardstock paper that's kind of looks like a tin material, and it's really grungy. So I started to do that, and then I figured I'm going to finish this on camera. And this is another one that I had started, and I really want to get this done. So I'm going to glue this on, but how I'm gluing it is I'm using Mod Podge, and because I did with the first side here and it's holding fairly well. So I have my paper plate, and I'm just going to stick some Mod Podge on there. And then I have my little brush. And what I'm going to do is the same thing as and I could put it this way, but I think I'm going to keep it this way because the green is on the top and the white's on the bottom, so I'll just make it kind of match as the other side. Okay, so I'm just going to hold that, and it's hard to do this with one hand, that I'm actually going to just squirt it directly on there. I think it'll cover a little better. And I think what I did with the first page is I mixed a little water with it. And I didn't do it right here, and it's on the thick side. And I want to get that down before it dries. Oop, that's not my wipey. Okay. Let me just press this down with paper towel a little bit. Okay, and I think what I'll do is just go bit by bit. This is a early crafting time for me, and it's late morning, and I can see why I don't film so early, because the lighting is terrible. Okay, so far so good. And I have my craft paper down because I'm working with such messy material here with the Mod Podge. And it's still set up from when I did this painting. So let me put that off to the side with my paper plate. I don't think I'll be using that again. Okay, this is down. And I do have some coffee dyed muslin here that I want this to be a soft cover. So I didn't want to put cardstock behind it. Well, the cardstock I have here is on the thin side. It's not the heavy one. So, because I wanted it to be soft cover. So I'm going to use my fabric glue and I'm going to get this down here. I'm being really kind of brave with this because I'm not reinforcing the spine with anything but the, well, actually, this is corrugated cardboard. And what I had done is I had taken it out in the back outside when I was painting, when I was doing the splashing of the paint. And so I left it out there to dry because it was wet. And I forgot about it, and I actually went out, and while I was out running errands, it started to rain. And I did have it on the table, and I had the umbrella up, but it was soaked. I got home, and I thought, oh my goodness, and the backing actually came off. So the corrugated cardboard, it has like 3 layers to it because it has the front layer, the corrugated part, and then the back layer. So that fell apart, and I glued it back together, but I doubled the front and back for the corrugated part. Like the corrugated part is by itself. So I had another section of this board. So I have the front, actually the inside of this is double. So it's the corrugated part, and then there's double straight part. I didn't explain myself the right way, so that's what we have. So I thought, I wasn't sure how I was going to put a signature in here. So I think I'm only going to put one signature in here, and I'm going to use my crocodile because I think that would be easier. And I think what I'm going to do is just poke a hole to where the middle would be. Actually, I'm just going to make a mark. I don't know how well this is going to be, but I'm going to make it like the TN style. And what I should do is really I do have my signature here, and I just want to see how much room I have, because I don't want to put a hole in here and not. Okay, so it's probably, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch. About 1/4 of an inch away from the top on either side. So I just wanted to make that middle mark. Okay. I guess this is a good, that looks like 1/4 of an inch. So I'll do that on either side. And I'm going to eyeball it to line it up. And if it's off a little bit, it really doesn't matter. Okay. Get these little notches out. Need my scissors for this one. Okay. Let me get that little piece off. Okay, and let's see. I could do, I think I'll just do gold. Okay. I must have 3 or 4 projects, probably 4, closer to 4 projects that I started. And I really want to get them going because I want to start on my Christmas journals. I have a couple of ideas of projects that I want to do. I'm just trying to get those insides down. Okay, so here is the inside, and this looks really, really good. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate the outside before I do anything with the journals. I mean, oh gosh, with the signature. I'm putting one signature in here, and I made it so it fits perfectly. And then it'll get fatter once I start decorating it. But I have this paper pad that's kind of on the grungy side, and I got a few papers from there. And I also have, I didn't bind this signature yet. I have coffee dyed papers in here, and I have this really pretty doily. This is a vintage doily. It's really very, very pretty. And I do have other paper I want to stick in there also. So I'm going to hold that off to the side because I still need to fill that. And my idea was for decorating on here is I made this, this is a Tim Holtz journaling card, and this is on also corrugated cardboard. So somehow I wanted to put him on the cover, but I wanted to layer him up. So I have some Tim Holtz material here, which I absolutely love this. And I wanted to layer, trying to see. I wanted to put blue in here because I have blue paint right underneath the fella there. And I wanted to bring this material back in. So I'm just trying to layer this up and see how I can put this down. This is the hard part, trying to figure out how to... Oh, I like this frayed part coming out. I didn't even notice that was fraying. But I'd also like to keep... And then I have my... Oh, I think I'm like that. Put my ruffle on the side over there. maybe keep the green under here. Yeah, I'm liking that ruffle. I think that looks nice. I can't see too much of the material over here. I wonder if I just... Do I even need this green? I like the tattered look of the green, especially on this project, because it is kind of grungy. I think it... Maybe less is more. Just keep it this way. I like that tattered look over there. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'll just do that. Unless I just have this sticking out. Just on the bottom like that. Yeah, I think I like that. I'm going to go with that. I'll put this down piece by piece. So this is going to be the tricky part because I'm putting this on corrugated. Now, I think I'll use my Fabri-Tac, the fabric glue. And I think I'll just put it on the fabric. It'll hold it. I'm really confident with that. But you have those little ridges and it's kind of... not concerning, but I think it'll be fine. I'm just going to cover this with that. Oh, what's going on here? The glue is getting stuck to the material. Or not the material, but like the little fraying part of the material. The little threads. Okay. Let's get this down. And what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of fabric glue here. If it'll come out. Okay. Just going to lay that on top of there. I'm going to make sure I really want to butt that up to it. So maybe I'll layer this, to put this down first. And I'm just going to go in the middle because this fabric glue is going to hold this down really well. And I just want it holding in the middle. Because with these ruffles, I love when they're not attached. Only in the middle. So this way, this is all going to be free. And this part here will be free. So if I have that up against there, maybe I will put I don't know, I'm loving this fraying part. So maybe oh golly. I'm thinking it needs that. I think I'm going to put that there. So you can still see the green. And do I want to put green under here or just leave it? I think what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to glue this down. I'm going to glue this, and that's going to hold the green down. And when I first made this was supposed to be a journaling card, and I was just going to leave the back as this cardboard. I wasn't going to cover it with any kind of writing paper because you can write right on top of this board. I want to make sure I have enough of this fabric glue on here. Oh, how am I going to hold this to get this down? Oops. Oh, look at this. So that's going to be held down with this. Okay, looking good. Okay, I just want to make sure that this is going to hold. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do is put this off to the side, and I'm going to come back next time with everything for the signature. I want to get a couple of more papers ready for that, and so I'll get the signature ready and then start filling this. Yeah, I think that's on pretty good now. And I'm loving these ruffles on here. There. I think that looks pretty. Yes, I'm really loving this. And I think I'm going to have to put something over here. I probably don't, but to me it looks like I need, maybe I can get a flower on there. I don't have anything right now. But yeah, this is holding pretty good. And this looks really good and grungy in here. I can ink this up, make it even grungier. Not that you'll even see most of it because the signature is going to go in there. But I'm loving this paper. It just looks like it goes so well with this cardboard. And especially the edging, the way it, and I think it's because it was tattered in the rain. So okay, so I'm gonna come back after I get my insides together with this, and then I'll finish off this journal. So thank you so much for coming along with me, and we'll talk soon. Have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.